Alright folks, welcome back to the dludgolf channel. We're going to do a quick unboxing today. I've had this strip right here for about 3 years, a little under, maybe 2 and 9 months, something like that. You can see the dark spot in the middle, it's getting a little bit concave. Now this is the Sig Pro Softy, and it's got a very big foam, and it's wedged in by 2 harder pieces of plastic, and then a good 3-inch, not 3-inch, a good like inch turf. Sig Pro, the indoor golf shop, they call this their, what do they call this? T-line turf, maybe? They have a name for it. It's very spongy, and you can put a real tee in there, but like it's got some give to it. So this one's supposed to be good on your wrists, which at the time I was having wrist issues, and the one I had before this, they gave me. I need to move this. Okay. Super dirty, but this is the one I had before, and it's the Country Club Elite, and it was just a little baby guy. Country Club Elite, also pretty soft, firmer than the Sig Pro Softy. Less of a barrier there on the foam. The Sig Pro Softy has a, oh god, there's a spider right there. Die, spider. I know spider's on me, right? So just a piece of foam on the bottom. Now I feel like I have spiders all over me. And it's not a hard bottom, and then there's a harder piece of foam before the grass on these Country Club Elites, but it's not as hard as that. So just some subtle differences. Now, as long as I'm not being bit by anything actively, the new one is also a Sig Pro, but it's their 3D model, which is not the same top turf. We're going to look and see the difference here in a minute. Oh god, it's not gonna come out. It barely fits in the box. Oh, okay. Now the 3D has a really crazy setup. It has this is a very thick foam, very dense, and then it's got the hard layer right here, this little one, and then it's got this 3D, what they call like a woven mesh, and honestly it looks like Velcro. It looks like Velcro that's been hooked together permanently, and it's got this spongy quality to it. And then the top is not the same as the Sig Pro. This is supposed to be maybe a little more durable, and it's got its own little layer here. So this is not real tee. You can't poke a real tee through here. There are holes for pre-made tees somewhere in here, but I use the little on top tees. So a couple of things that I like immediately is how flat it is. Is it bigger? No, same size as the other one. It is slightly not as tall, but that's okay because the Softy actually sat a little high. And you can see the Softy, it's like rounded on all these sides. This thing is very square, meant to fit very tightly into someone's subfloor or something like that. So this is the new guy. I'm pretty excited about it. I'll probably try and line this up in front and use the Sig Pro as like the putting surface in front of this. But it should fit in the same place. And all I had set up before was a little place for it to sit. Ouch. And then it kind of wedges in here. It gets held in by the foam mats and the pressure. So right away, it fits great. There we go. It's a good height, and we got a hit one. Alright, first impression. Sig Pro 3D is very flat right now, which is nice. The concave was starting to bother me a little. Okay, how does it feel? Ooh, it feels a little firmer. I didn't like bounce off or anything, but and you can see it's bouncy. So it's just got that springiness, and really, yeah, I mean, I can still, I chunked that one a little bit. I still feel pretty good response, and I like it. Feels very stable. Yeah, okay. That's the unboxing and comparison video of the 3D. I'll probably mess around with some of this, try and incorporate this maybe next to it or something, just so we have some nice turf kind of around the hitting area and where the uneekor sits. The only other thing that I might do is I like to hot glue it to the ground just for a while. That helps it stay firm on the concrete. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with the technology. Like, this one has a cool technology, and you can see the difference in the turf is quite different. So Sig Pro Softy, very thick turf, squishy, and has now deleted over time. This one, very thin piece of turf with like this squishy part is under it. We'll see how that holds up over time, but the marketing on this one is that it's supposed to hold up better. So time will tell. We'll do like a 9-month review or something of this bad boy, and then the next couple videos you see, we'll have everything configured properly. We'll see ya. Peace.